Hi, welcome, welcome. Okay, getting organized. There's your free list. Wave Killer, Sacred Beauty, and Sunflower. Yes, Wave Killer, you are. Okay, today I am going to use the Mythic Tarot. Hi, Lily. Yes, I will add you. No worries. Just light. Oh, tea light. Okay. Whew. Whew. New cards. Yes, I have. Decided today was new Mythic. Okay, I haven't used it. You guys are the first lot of people to use it. So I'm going to be using it very with the tarot. So we'll just see where we go from here. I haven't had a look at the myths or anything, what's images on the cards really properly. So we're just going to have fun with it today. So let's have a look. So Wave Killer, you're first. Just need your question. Wave Killer's question, Sacred Beauty, and then Sunflower, and then I will do Lily after that. So Lily, you're going to be on the next list. I'm just going to do a few at a time so I know where I'm at. So we'll just do the first three. So Wave Killer, Sacred Beauty, and Sunflower. And then I will do Lily's after that. And hi, All About Maine. I'm great, thank you. Okay, so I'm just doing the first three, Wave Killer, Sacred Beauty, and Sunflower. Then I'll do Lily. Then I'll do All About Maine. And I'm just shuffling the cards through. Whoops. Whoops. For those that are interested too, by the way, I have a link, an invite to my Discord on my Ko-Fi.
So if you go to my Ko-Fi page, of course, you can get an invite to my Discord, which I want to start building. I've only just started it yesterday, so we're going to start building it from the Ko-Fi. Okay, we're going to be empowered today. Today is about empowering us. So let's have a look. Question is, so is Chris going to commit himself to the relationship? Okay, this one's here. We've got the Lovers coming out straight away. Okay, which just tell us that there are some choices to be made within the relationship. Definitely a lot of choices. Now, let's have a look. And then we've got Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is really asking you to have a look at the facts of the relationship. Have a look at the facts of the choices and the decisions that you need to make. Okay, I think there's more to the picture than adds, you know, there's more to it than meets the eye, so to speak. I do think you just need to re-look. I think you need to look at each day as it is, instead of trying to think about too much into the future. Just enjoy the journey. Okay, it's got, yes, there's some passion, there's some creativity, there's some, this definitely feels like there's a connection in some way with the relationship. It definitely feels as though there is, but you need to look at the facts. You need to look at the truth. You need to nurture the ideas or the plans that you have one day at a time. I feel like it needs to be a one day at a time sort of energy. Okay. Hi, Talian. Yes, you can be added to the list. Okay, so it's really about one day at a, I keep getting one day at a time, one day at a time. You know, it's just about being in the moment with the energy. I feel it's very much about being in the moment. Patience here. I don't think we can ever say what lies truly ahead in regards to the relationship, because we've got that other person involved. That other person has their own free will as well. So it's about being in the moment. There are choices, daily choices that need to be made to move forward on this journey. Okay. Okay, so we've got Sacred Beauty and Sunflower, which I'm still waiting for questions. Okay, then I have, oh, keep doing that. Okay. Free list. Okay, so I've got Lily, all about Maine, because at the moment we have, this is my list at the moment. Right, oops, can't help if I spell correctly. About Maine. T-A-N. Mary. Please don't type in your question until I ask, please, because I'm not doing your reading just yet. I'm just putting this in. So please don't type your question in until I ask, because it gets a little confusing about where I'm at. Okay. Okay, so who did I say was next? Sacred Beauty and Sunflower. So I don't know where Sacred Beauty is. Oh, there you go. Thank you. And then I'll do Sunflowers after that. Thank you, Sunflower. I can see your question there. It's interesting. It's all about what power are you giving her? What power are you giving this person? It's about taking back your own power. You've got 7 of, let me just put this up. I know it's good to have that light at the same time. Oh, that's better. Okay, it's all about taking back your power. Oh, thanks, All About Maine. Cool, that's a big help. Okay, so it's all about taking back your own power. How much power are you giving this person? Okay, it's all about seeing the bigger picture. I want to say there. What are you holding on to emotionally as well? What are you holding on to emotionally? What foundations are you building in regards to emotional aspects of this? Okay, so Sacred Beauty, how much power are you giving this person? You don't have to, I want to say you don't have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to be drawn into their drama or into their situation. It's about you. Oh, that'd be fantastic. All About Maine. An hour's perfect. I want to try and get out of here in an hour. I do have things that I need to do today. So that will be really cool. Thank you, All About Maine. That'll be perfect. Oh my God, it is so windy. The place is shaking. Okay, so I've got this whole thing about, really, I get the sense of how much are you giving away of yourself? What are you holding on to emotionally? I do feel like you're not really seeing the bigger picture maybe to the whole situation. Take back your power, Sacred Beauty. Okay, take back your power. How your teachers view your relationship with your boyfriend Jeffrey. Why would teachers in a college, what's it got to do? Why don't they favor student relationships? Seems a bit weird. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at this. How do the teachers in the college view the relationship? They feel like it could be just like a phase, like a cycle. Okay, it's a cycle. And there is some, I do feel like there is some judgment going on. There could be some judgment going on to the situation. I do feel as though, literally, as what I'm getting is that they just feel like it's a phase. It's like nothing to, nothing too much to worry about. They are judgy about it, but it's not really. It's just like, it's just a phase. They don't see it as anything permanent. I don't think they feel like it's anything permanent. I think they feel like it's just a cycle, it's just a phase, it's just a moment, and there will be a shift, there'll be some changes coming on. I really don't think of it being as too much, as they sort of judge it, they sort of think about it, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, it's only a phase, it's nothing too much to worry about, it, so to speak, even though they're being judgy about it. I don't think it's that whole, like, I get that feeling of just being like, oh, it's just a phase, it's nothing big, nothing, nothing to worry about. I don't think it's, even though they're judgy about it, I do get the sense of being in judgment. That's why I just got this, just the word literally is being in judgment, but they're not really, it's just a phase. It's just you'll move on. There'll be some shifts, there'll be some changes. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, so free list. Oops, this is what we're up to here with Lily. So just waiting for Lily's question. Oh, all about, yeah, Lily, and then All About Maine. Lily and All About Maine. So I'm just waiting for Lily. Oh, all about Maine, Lily. Doesn't really matter. All about Maine and Lily. Right. Okay, cool. Just need some questions. All about Maine, Lily, and Thailand. Yes, Lynn, you can be added. Sure. So I'm just waiting for All About Maine's question and Lily and Thailand. Don't forget, donations take priority. If you donate through... What's Chris's intentions, please? Right, let's have a look. Okay, we got Ace of Wands. So I get the sense of being potentially for passion. Definitely feels like there's some passion going on. Definitely feels as though there's some fertility in the situation. So there could be a seed. I just feel like a seed sown on the situation. Get a sense of emotional needs being taken care of as well. I do feel like there's a sense of coming into an alignment, feeling like that everything's sort of coming. I get a sense of a new beginning in regards to the relationship in some way. So I do get a sense of, we've got the sense of passion, just new beginnings, new creativity, new passions, new desires coming into play. It does feel like there's a shift. There's a shift in some way. Definitely feels like seeds are sown. Okay, and it does feel like the emotions are sort of coming to, like there's that sense of looking at the emotions side of things, looking at things emotionally in some way. So yeah. So yeah, definitely feel like Chris's intentions towards you is like there's that passion, the fertility, the sense of a seed being sown, so to speak, in the relationship. So there is something there. Right, let's do this. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. Hey, don't forget, guys, if you are interested on my Ko-Fi, there is a link to my Discord as well. So I've just started the Discord. It's only just started yesterday, so we're just going to build slowly. A place to discuss, to meet others, to chat with others, to do some readings, share your businesses. If you already do tarot readings, you can share your YouTube, be open. I'm pretty flexy in regards to sharing what readings and things you do. Right, next we have Lily, which I haven't seen yet, and Thailand, and Mary. First, and then Conqueror, then Lynn. Right, let's do Lily, Thailand, and Mary. I'm ready for your questions now. I'm just shuffling the cards. Let's fill out some row. Let's do the last rose one. Nudge this one. Little things I've got to do first. Because these sticks are always so long. Got to click them. So I don't know what happened to Lily. Oh, my arm. it looks really orange on the screen. It's actually pink. Right, another box finished. Gotta go. Yeah, it's rubbish. Right, so I don't know what happened to Lily. Oh, cool. Thanks. Thanks, All About Maine. Right. Yeah, because I'm not going to sit around and wait for questions either, because I've only got the hour, so I really want to push it through. How does Gabby feel about me? Oh, Queen of Swords seems to be coming up quite a bit today. So I do get that feeling with the Three of Pentacles. So we get a chance to like nurture your plans and ideas. I feel like Gabby is sort of trying to nurture her ideas, the truth about the situation. There's that recognition for your skills and your abilities. So I do get a feeling that that Gabby sort of feels like, you know, there are the truth, the ideas about where you are and what you're doing is all about your skills and your abilities. Okay, so I do feel like Gabby feels that she recognizes you for what your skills and your abilities. I don't see anything. I don't know if you wanted anything romantic or anything, but I don't see anything romantic. I actually see quite a practical energy here. Like practically sees you as someone, you know, with skills and abilities, recognizes you for who you are and what you're about. Okay, so look at the truth and the idea of who you are and what you're about. Okay. Hi, Luna. How are you? Is a Cub's feelings genuine? Okay. One question makes it easy to do. I'm great, thanks, Luna. How are you? Okay, does a Cub have genuine feelings for Mary? Do not post your questions, please, because a question will get lost in the chat, because I'm only doing who's on the list at the moment. Oh, that's good, Luna. Okay. Has Hakib been genuine feelings for me? Okay, I'm actually getting a feeling of, it's like he's got other things going on. He's got other things that he's focusing on at the moment, and could be seeing you as someone who just has a bit of passion. Could be, it's really weird. I'm getting the words conquer here. So I do feel like he's got other things going on in his life. There's a passion. Definitely sees you as someone who's passionate, but I just feel he's got other things going on. There's other things in his life that you cannot, that's out of control. I'm getting a sense of being out of control in some way. So I definitely feel you guys need to talk. There needs to be communication. There does need to be communication. Okay. There is a need for communication. We've got a lack of communication here. It's quite emotional stuff going on. It's very lust. You know, I do feel like there's a lot of emotions being tied up in this situation. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. I do feel like there is a lot of emotions and stuff being tied into here. I do feel like there's a lot of passion and stuff. I feel like you guys need to communicate. Okay, you guys need to communicate. There is a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that's out of control. I do feel like there's a sense of being out of control, like focusing on the negative aspects instead of the positive. So I do feel like there's a need to communicate. I feel like there's a lack of communication here. We've got no swords in there. I just feel like a lack of communication, a lack of being grounded in some way. So, yeah. Okay, so next on the free list was Conqueror Lynn and Luna. Okay, spirit guides. Conqueror spirit guides. Oh, wait a minute. Just give me a second. I just had a little bit of a hope I didn't lose too many cards. This is interesting. I feel like something is coming out into the open. I'm getting the sun as exposing something that was maybe a repeated pattern or a bad habit or an addiction in some way. Something that's keeping you chained to a situation is about to be exposed or about to be brought out into the open. Okay, I'm just making sure I haven't dropped any cards here. That's it. Right. Cool. So I really feel like there's something going to be brought out into the open. So be ready to face it. Be ready to break those chains, remove those chains, being able to sort of break free from whatever's being exposed or being opened up, to you. I do feel as though something is going to be brought out into the open. And I do feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of stuff, Conqueror. I do think you're going to be moving through some changes, so to speak. Yeah. Okay, so that's really important for you to be able to understand about breaking free from the situation, being able to break free from whatever's being exposed, being brought out into the open. So be ready for it. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself through this process. But I think it's something that needs to come out into the situation. Right, Lynn. Then we have Luna, Urza, and Nettie. Right. Don't worry, everyone's question will be answered in time. Don't forget donations. Take priority. Don't forget, if you want more in-depth information, if you want to ask more questions, don't forget donations, because it's one free reading today each day, and then it's, if you want any more information, of course, it's donations. And don't forget, on my Ko-Fi you get exclusive content, downloads and things like that, and there's Discord as well. The link to the Discord invite. Right, Lynn. Okay, we've got 10 of Cups. So I feel like emotionally, everything sort of feels like it's coming together. Emotionally, it feels like everything's sort of coming together for you. Straight away, I just got light at the end of the tunnel with this one here. There's wisdom and knowledge gained through being in silence. And so everything sort of feels like it's coming together emotionally for you. So, yeah, I do feel like you're on the right path. You're doing all the right thing. You've got the wisdom and knowledge that you need as well. I do feel like there's a sense of through reflection and contemplation, through being in silence, that you've gained the wisdom that you need to bring everything sorted together. So just know that you're on the right path. You're doing all the right things, Lynn. I do feel like you're traveling the journey that you're supposed to be on. You're doing all the right stuff, Lynn. This is just confirmation that you're on the right path. Everything sort of feels like it's coming together finally. Finally, everything's coming together, and it all comes through from your meditation, reflection, contemplation, the wisdom, the knowledge that you've gained as well. I do feel like you've gained a lot of knowledge and experience. So, yeah, so you're on the right path. You're doing all the right things. I do feel like everything's sort of coming together for you, Lynn. So we are up to Luna, Urza, and Nettie. Okay, look. Luna? Okay, is W romantically interested? Okay, is he romantically interested? Is he romantically interested? Let me choose. Okay, so romantically interested. All right, let's have a look. First card we get is the World. There's definitely a change or a shift in his feelings and things that are going on. And we've got the sense of not yet experienced yet. I think there's some thought to it. Definitely feels like there's some thought. Take care, Lynn. Okay, so there's definitely a shift, or there's definitely feels like there's a shift or a movement in regards to his feelings. Okay, definitely feels like there's some energy to it. There's some dynamic. I do feel like there's some dynamic energy. So I don't know if it's romantic, but there's definitely some passion. There's definitely feels like there's some energy to it. Okay, there is some energy. There's some movement with it all as well. I do feel like there's a lot of movement here. It's interesting because even though it's the Page of Wands and he's on a ram, definitely feels like Aries energy. Just feels very dynamic energy. Okay, I do feel like there's a lot of movement going on. So there's a lot of stuff happening. So I don't know if it's romantic, but there's definitely some passion and stuff there. It definitely feels like there's some passion. There's some energy to the relationship. Okay. I don't think it's romantic, but it's definitely passion. It's definitely dynamic. So I think it's about just being in the moment with the energy. Okay. Thanks, human. I'm in New Zealand, by the way, for those that don't know. My name's Paula, and I'm actually in New Zealand. And it is 11 o'clock on a Friday. 11 o'clock on a Friday. Will Az make a move towards me soon? You're welcome. The Yowies? What Yowies? What are Yowies? The Maoris, the Maoris, the Maoris. That's who we have here. We have the Maoris and the Maori. Hi, Nina. Okay, will Az make a move towards you soon? Let's have a look. Will Az make a move? Okay, so will he make a move towards you? What have you got here? Okay, we've got 10 of Wands. Feels like something's weighing him down. So I don't see him making a movement just yet. We've got a King of Swords trying to find solutions to the issues, trying to sort of get an idea about maybe a plan or an idea or something. No, I don't feel like he's going to make a move towards you right now. He feels very stuck, very heavy, a lot of stuff going on. I just feel like he's got a lot of stuff happening. He's just trying to find a solution to issues and things that are going on. He is doing a lot of, there is a lot of thought going into something. He's thinking about stuff, but no, I don't feel like there's a movement here. I feel like he's very much in the moment, just thinking about stuff. So no, I don't see him moving just yet towards you just yet. Okay, so where are we at with the free list? Right, here we are. Nettie, right. Will M and you hang out tomorrow? Oops, will M and you hang out tomorrow? Whoa. That card just flew out then. 2 cards flew out. Right, so here's our reading. 2 of Pentacles. Interesting with the Ace of Pentacles. So the potential's there. Definitely feels like the potential there, but there is a lot of stuff going on. Okay, just trying to work out what their priorities are, what's important. Feels like there's a lot of stuff being juggled around. Okay, so that's really important here. Allowing you to just know that I do feel like M has just got a lot of stuff going on. You just got to work out what the priorities are. There's just some other stuff happening. I just feel like they're juggling lots of stuff at the moment. So I'm just, the potential's there, but it's not a definite yes. Okay, the potential's there, but not a definite yes. Okay, so we've got human. Oh, yeah, it's an Australian thing. It's not a New Zealand. I know what you mean now. Yes, it's an Australian thing, not a New Zealand. Totally different. We don't have yowies in New Zealand. Okay, so we're just looking for humans' question. Humans got a question. So free list. So I'm just waiting for some question. Human and then Nina. The deck is called the New Mythic Tarot. Oh, you're talking about the big, yeah. We don't have them in New Zealand. What species? Okay. Oh, you mean like the Yeti in Asia, in Nepal, I say. Right. So I'm not sure if humans actually got a question here, so I'm just going to go in. I'm not sure if human. They just seem to be talking about other stuff, but yeah, no, I'm not sure. Read a story. Oh, Nina, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. So Nina wants a financial reading, and I'll do human. If human types in a question, I'll do that. But Nina's financial reading, because I haven't got time to. Oh, you want to know what they want? They want to live a life on their own. I don't think they want anything. Financial reading. Okay, so Nina, with your finances. Okay, make sure you're not in excess. You're not spending excessively. Okay, everything's in moderation. Making sure your income is equilibrium. Okay, it's about equilibrium. It's about balance. It's about finding a look at the truth and the situation of what you're spending financially. Okay, looking at your income and your outcome is really important to make sure you're budgeting as well. But it's about that emotional spending. It's that emotional spending. Okay, Nina. So look at your emotional spending is what I'm getting here. Look at what are you spending emotionally. You know, when do you sort of click that buy now situation? So it definitely feels as though you've got a sense of looking at the truth of the situation, what's going on, making sure you've got equilibrium, your income and your outcome, you know, that you're saving, maybe putting a little bit of extra money aside into a separate account that you can't touch until the end of the month. You know, even if it's just a few dollars a week, maybe you put things into I just get the sense of putting something away, or even into a coffee jar, your change. Put your change away. Got any change in your pocket, any coins that are in your pocket, put them into a jar. Don't spend it. Okay, so really about look at the consequences of any actions that you take in regards to spending. Budgeting. Type up a budget. Do a budget sheet, a spreadsheet. So that's what we read here. Oh, you want to know what the Yowies, how much does it affect you? It depends on the Yowie that's near you. Are you talking in it's a bit of a sort of an open question, because there may be many Yowies. There may be, you know, there may be one that's near you. There may be one, I don't know whether you are. What is the Yowie's message? Unless you're talking about it in a spiritual sense, in a connection, and working with them as like guides or something. You're welcome, Nina. Oh, as a collective? What's their message as a collective? Be kind and caring and open yourself up to love. Be kind and caring and open yourself up to love. With the King of Cups, I get that thing about being kind and caring. And with the Ace of Cups, about opening yourself up to love, opening yourself up to your emotions, to feel. With, you know, I know this is Aphrodite here, so you're certainly about love. So yeah, just be kind and caring and open yourself up to love. That's the message as a collective. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just be kind and caring and open yourself up to love. That's the message that I'm sort of getting here. It's very much about being kind, and also about dreaming big. You know, dream. Work towards your dreams. Be a dreamer. Be a dreamer. I haven't done that one before. That's new. Okay. We're up to cute girl. Okay, now does this affect you? Cute girl, does this affect you? Is this a third party? I'm just wondering if this is a third party reading, because I've got a real thing about doing just a flying spirit doesn't really answer clearly when it's something that doesn't really affect you. So I'm just trying to make sure does this affect you? Are you dating E? Are you It's about a person a long time ago. Yeah, I don't feel like it affects you. I'm just feeling like it's just not going to give you. It affects you. Affects your growth. It's a person of a long time ago. There's ease, hidden feeling towards. T is a few times. He went out with a few times ago, Sarah. Yeah, well, that becomes a bit of a third person. I just feel like I don't know if it really affects you. I mean, I can tell. I mean, I just don't know what Spirit's going to give you. Let's have a look. See what Spirit's going to give you. Keep getting curiosity killed the cat, but no, but it's he. Let's have a look. Ease, hidden feeling towards Tinker. It's got the word wisdom, knowledge coming through, clearing away the clutter, truth behind the actions. It's all about fate and destiny. Okay, so really, what you're trying to do is uncover the truth of the situation, or uncover your maybe uncover your truth or your perspective. Sense of trying to find a sense of balance to the situation. Do feel like you're stuck on a wheel. Do find yourself going around and around in circle here. I'm just not getting any clarity in the situation. I sort of knew that already. I already got a sense of confusion, a sense of clutter. I feel like there's a lot of noise going on. I feel like there's a lot of disinformation. So I feel like you're stuck. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of noise, a lot of what ifs, and there's definitely no communication going on. I definitely feel like it doesn't really. I'm just getting this thing about the justice card here is a sense of, use your own wisdom, use your own knowledge in a way. It's about trying to find a sense of equilibrium or balance in the situation. I just don't get that the Spirit's not, because it's hidden feelings towards Tinker, it doesn't feel like it's I actually got the word false lies. False truths. Not false lies. False truth. Okay. So we're up to desert. Rose. What do my colleagues think about me? Oh, why is the Queen of Swords coming out so much? Okay, trust your intuition is what I got here with this one here. With the Queen of Swords here, I just got intuition. The word came up as intuition, about trusting your own intuition, trusting your own thing. It's all about you moving forward in the journey. It's all about being ready and rearing to go. So I think like your colleagues see you as someone who's quite intuitive. I think they see you as someone being quite, okay, trust your intuition. I do feel like you're ready and rearing to go. I do feel like your colleagues see you as someone who's always on the go, who's always ready to do what you need to do. You seem very active. So I think you need to just trust in your own intuition, but I do feel like your colleagues do see you as someone who is rearing and ready to go, like you're ready to move on. Okay, there is that sense of ready to move on. You're ready to move forward. You're quite active. I do feel as though your colleagues see you as someone who's quite active. Okay, I do think you're yeah, I get trust your intuition. Your colleagues see you as someone who's quite active, who's quite passionate, creative energy even. There's a lot of creative energy. Hi, Egyptian famous. So yeah. So it doesn't feel negative. Cool. Hi. Who's ready for pick a card? No Egyptian famous, list not closed. But who wants to do a pick a card? Let's do a pick a card and then I'll do you, Egyptian famous. What I'm going to use is the reading. Greek reading cards. Pick a card. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Do a quick pick a card and then I'll do Egyptian famous's question. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Take a moment, take a breath. Think about 1, 2, or 3. Okay, thought about your number? Okay, 2 is the Hydras with challenges. You've got some challenges coming up, all about Maine. There are some challenges coming up, so it's about being aware of those challenges and how you choose to react to those challenges is going to make a big difference. So yes, there's some challenges and things, but you can overcome those challenges. That's really important for you to know that how you choose to react is going to make a big difference to those challenges as well. And what the preparation, maybe whatever you need to do to overcome those challenges as well. Okay, so let's have a look at number 1. We have the idea with good health. So I do feel like there's a sense of looking at your health. If you've chosen 1, oh, Egyptian famous. Oh, you're in the challenges now. Okay. So good. Oh, that's good. Egyptian famous, you've got all about your good health. So it's all about your health at the moment. It's all about taking care, nurturing your health at the moment, making sure you're eating well, sleeping well. Make sure that you are really nurturing your body and your soul and your mind, making sure that have got rid of any toxic people around you. I get toxic people really, really strong. Is going to be it does affect your health. Don't know if you've got a cough or anything, or you've had anything to do with the. I'm actually getting more about the chest than the throat. So I don't know whether it's to do with like a chest cold or something like that. So definitely got health or well-being is definitely something that you need to sort of take care of, that you need to nurture. Make sure you're eating well, drinking well, taking something. So yeah, definitely feel like it's to do with your health. Okay. I don't know if it's to do with the chest area or the throat or something like that, but it feels very cough-like. Okay, so number 3 is about time. So it's all about being on time for things, making time for yourself, making sure that you schedule everything. Everything has to be scheduled for you. Everything has to be organized. Time is such an important factor in your life right now. There's a reminder to be on time for things. Okay, that seems to be the big thing here, is about being on time. Feels like there's been a habit of being late for something. Feels like maybe you were late for something and it's sort of become a bit of a habit, and it's time for you to start being on time. Okay, start being sort of focusing a little bit more, scheduling, be 5 minutes early for things, making sure you're organized. Organized seems to be really important here. Okay, Egyptian famous, your question. Don't forget that when you donate, that there is exclusive content available for you on the Ko-Fi as well. Loads of free downloads, discounts, previews of videos, lots and lots of stuff when you donate through Ko-Fi. Okay, Egyptian famous. What's coming towards you for May? Oh, okay, I feel like you're walking into something. It's not that you're walking away from something else. It's just that you're walking into something new, and it's I get quite a lot of emotions coming up for you, Egyptian famous. Getting a lot of emotions coming up. I do think that you're moving into a new love, a new something. Something new is coming, and it feels very emotional. It does feel like a new love, and it could make you sort of feel like you a little bit of fish out of water, and so to speak, is that you want to sort of I want to say that you might feel a little bit out of sorts, a little bit emotional about it. Okay, thank you, All About Maine. Thank you for your time. Totally appreciate it. Totally appreciate it. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for your time. Okay, so Egyptian famous, I do feel like you're walking into something, and it could be to do with a new relationship on some way. I do feel like there's a new love, a new beginning. Okay, so that's really cool. And it does feel like you're going to be looking at your emotions a bit closer too. I do think you're going to be looking at things for a new love. I do feel like you're being looking closer at your emotions. Okay. Okay. Darian, just need your question, please. Darlene. Oh, sorry, Darlene. Sorry, I should use my eyes. Darlene, just need your So hi, how are you, Darlene? Thanks for being with us. Just need your question. Hi, Blueberry. Oh, lucky that didn't show. That didn't come up. Okay, do you see water sign ex-boyfriend reaching out on my... Oh! Okay, we've got 2 of Pentacles here coming through with the 10 of Swords. So we got this thing about juggling some stuff. So I do feel like he might be juggling some other things, and it does bring an ending, a closure to the situation. It does feel like it bringing a closure, but it gives new opportunities. So I don't feel as though he's going to reach out, but I think it's going to help you. This is kind of a strange sort of reading in a way, and him not reaching out because he's busy. I feel like he's got busy, he's got other things going on, but it's going to give you opportunities, it's going to give you closure, gives you a sense of finality to the situation and allow you to actually move on. Yes, it helps you. It helps you, it gives you closure. Okay, because he's an ex. Okay, so I do feel like he's busy, he's got other things going on, he's juggling some stuff. I do feel like he's juggling a lot of things going on, but it does give you closure, it does give you finality. 10 of Swords is all about something being final. Okay, so it gives you that sense of closure, and then it opens you up to new possibilities, new potential, new ideas, new plans. Okay, new thoughts. It gives you that change. So I feel like he's juggling some stuff. There's some stuff going on, he's busy, but I think it's going to give you some closure. Okay, so the next free list, let me do this. I'm not sure who's here. We have Blueberry and Mary. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I pick a pile. Oops, I forgot to change the banner. Right, just need your question, Blueberry. Then Mary. Oh, well, everything's going good. We got the Mythic Tarot today is what I'm doing. And, of course, with donations and things. Now, don't forget, if you've been on my Ko-Fi, I have done a link to my Discord. There is an invite to my Discord there on my thing as well. So there's a link to my Discord on Ko-Fi. So if you have looked at my Ko-Fi, you will see that there's some posts and all sorts of things that are exclusive, if you remember, of my Ko-Fi as well, or a family member, should I say, of the Ko-Fi. Right, let's have a look. Spirit message. Oh my God, everything's shaking. It's so windy today. I feel like I'm rocking. What happens when you live in a caravan? Everything rocks. Okay, you want to have a spirit message. Oh my God. I don't know if it shows you on the screen if it's rocking. I'm sorry. If the screen is if the camera is rocking, it's because the wind is blowing like mad. So I do apologize. I do apologize. Okay, so I just want Mary. Mary, can you just type in your question too, please? Okay. Spirit message. Let's have a look, Blueberry. Whoa. I am definitely shaking. Well, you're going very slow. Okay, so spirit message. Oh, here we go. It's all about I want to say germinating, the sense of bringing things into fruition. I get a sense of something coming into fruition. You're giving the birth of something, and it's interesting here because you've got the Magician as well. So it's quite a major part of your journey here. So it's definitely about using your skills and abilities to manifest what you want, bringing things into fruition. It's all about using your sorcery or your magic that lies within you to be able to manifest what you want. So very much about connecting to a ritual or something that's going to enable you to bring things into fruition, being able to bring things to grow, to develop. The sense of manifesting what you want seems to be a really big aspect here, is what I'm getting very, very strongly about manifesting your desires, your goals, your dreams. Definitely feel that's about what you want to bring into your life. So it's about manifesting that, and that's about using what you have within you. Use your own tools, your own abilities. Seems to come from within, whether it's a ritual or thought, a vision board, whatever you need to do to bring things into fruition is really important. It's about you manifesting it. It's about you believing it and knowing it. Believing and knowing. Feel it is really important. Okay, Mary. Will I succeed at university? You've just finished one semester, or the semester, or this semester. You're welcome, Blueberry. Oh, Mary. I want to finish up in a mo, so I think I'm going to go ending soon. But if anyone wants any more donation readings, they're still available. Donation list is still open. So we're ending soon. Okay, Mary, will you succeed at university this year? Let's have a look. Oh, Sydney, you've just made it. It's interesting. It's interesting, the cards that are being pulled out, and I'm randomly pulling them from the pack. So we're not sort of thing here. I'm getting very much, you're saying, will you succeed? And I feel like it's whatever you decide to walk into. So I do feel like there's some stuff that you might need to walk away from. There might be some stuff that you might need to leave behind emotionally. So I don't know whether you're leaving behind something that doesn't serve you well. It's not good for you. Something you're leaving behind, something that's not good for you. I do feel like there's some habits that are not good for you, or something that's not that's happening for you that's not quite in the right space. You know, doesn't put you in the right emotional space. Something that you could be holding on to in some way. You could be holding on to something emotionally as well. So are you ready to walk away from whatever it is? I don't know whether it's a person or it's just something that you've been doing that's not good for you. Being an environment, whether it's being, I don't know whether it's partying, whether you've been partying at all, or whether you've been spending time with people who might not be on the same course as you. I do feel like you're just going to leave behind something. You do have to walk away from something, or from something, yeah. Definitely feel like that. And then when you do that, when you're able to walk away, then you open the lid to succeeding, the potential to succeed. That sense. Okay. So I do feel like there's something that you need to walk away from. Okay. And when you walk away from that, when you make that step to walk away, to remove yourself from that situation, you're going to give yourself the potential to be successful. Definitely got the thought, okay, the emotional thought to be successful. It depends on whether you take that action. Totally depends on whether you take that action. Okay, Sid, I just need your question. Oh my God, this place is rocking. Being in a caravan, the place rocks like mad. Right, Sid, just need your question. Okay, M's current energy towards you. Yep, that's cool. Thank you. It just takes a bit of time to come through. It's a bit slow. YouTube can be a bit slow coming up with the oh, I felt that. Five of Pentacles. So it definitely feels like there's movement. Okay, it definitely feels like there's movement towards. Definitely feels like it's movement. Now, with the Pentacles, it feels very grounded energy. Oh, your Wi-Fi too? Okay. No, it's to do with YouTube's very slow anyway with coming through from the messages. So I'm always going to be a bit aware of that. So it feels very, you've got the sense of Pentacle energy. So it can be about money, finances, but it can also be about the physical journey, but also a sense of security, and also the sense of materialistic aspects as well. So I'm just wanting to see if there's any more information, but there's definitely movement. Definitely movement. Oh, there it is. It stuck to me. Okay, and we get the sense of trying to balance out the emotions. Okay, so there might be a sense of trying to balance out the emotions. We've got the rainbow with hope here. There's water, which is very much about the emotions, and you've got the earth, which is very much about got one step in each of the realms, if you like, in the earth and water in regards to your emotions and your physical. So it feels like it's like they're trying to balance out their emotions within the physical and emotional aspects within you, about you. But this definitely feels like there's some movement towards you, but they're trying not to be too excessive in their energy. Movement from him towards you. Yes. It feels like there's movement forward. It definitely feels like there's movement. With the Five of Pentacles, there is a movement out of poverty into richness. So I feel like it's into the relationship, into something. Doesn't necessarily mean romance or anything like that. Definitely doesn't feel like there's romance as such, even though there is some feelings. I don't know if it's communication. I don't know if it doesn't talk about communication. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean about communication. When you're looking at Pentacles too, it's very slow. It's not a quick action. Okay. It's quite a slow energy. It's a very slow. So I don't think I don't get that he's actually going to communicate with you as such, but this definitely feels like he wants to move towards you. Like there is a movement out of poverty into the richness, but it's very slow. I'm not getting a sense of actual communication. It's just trying to balance out, moderate his emotions. Hi, beautiful. Just type in your question. Okay. So I'm actually not getting communication. I'm getting that sense of him, but I definitely get him moving, but it's very slow. Well, he's not communicating quickly, that's for sure. It's not a very quick communication. I do feel like he's trying to balance out his emotions, trying to moderate his emotions, trying not to be too excessive in anything. There is hope, though. Right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sydney. You're welcome. Okay, interesting. Here, I've got the Sun card. Sun card is about happiness and joy. Okay, so I do find that maybe your Gemini is feeling very happy and joyful during this period. Does feel like he's sort of getting on with his life. I do find there's a getting on with his life. He does feel as though he had some choices to make. He does feel as though he has some choices to make, and yeah, I just feel like he's got on with it. I just feel like with the Sun card here, he's just got on with his life. Okay, and he knows he's had some choices and some decisions that he's had to make to move on. The world's his oyster, so to speak. So I'm getting a sense of happiness and joy. Yes, Sydney is a good sign. Yeah, so I just feel like he doesn't say, of course, there's no communication in here going on here. There's obviously no contact, but I do feel like he's got on with stuff. I do find him happy, and he's just got on with things. He's just finding his own happiness, making his own decisions. Oh, I was going to finish up. Angel, I'll do your reading and then that's it. Angel, if you just type in your question. Okay, let's do the last reading. How does A feel about you? There's no contact. Feels like he's moving ahead. Whew. We've got Knight of Cups as well, rushing ahead. Feels like there's movement. He's moved on. He's moved on. I get the sense of movement. That's basically it, is that there is movement, that there is a movement away from whatever was happening. So I don't feel any emotions towards you. It just feels like he's moved on. Yeah. Will AJ contact me again? Okay, last reading. Interesting. This card keeps coming up. Led out of. So I'm just getting led into something, led out of. So there's definitely movement, and we've got some feelings here. So it definitely feels like there's a sense of I'm not getting an instant contact. Okay, definitely not getting an instant contact. He may do in time, but he may have to deal with some fears. May find himself at a bit of a crossroads too, is what I'm getting here. Does feel like there's a bit of a crossroads. Does feel like there is some choices and decisions. Could be a bit of an emotional aspect as well. But no, I'm not getting contact straight away. I think it's about the feelings and things. I do feel like there's a lot of, oh, ouch, itchy hand. It's interesting. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't normally happen. Okay, I do think there is, I don't get contact straight away. I definitely don't get contact straight away. Definitely very slow. I do find that there could be some emotional moments and moving through new cycles with the moon. It's moving through cycles. It does talk about a sense of emotions, but also what are you afraid? What, you know, he may be afraid of something, which is why he's not contacting you. The moon can talk about being afraid of something. So maybe he's afraid of, maybe HG is afraid of something, which is why they're not contacting you straight away. So I don't get contact immediately, but definitely not soon. Just not sure when. I just feel like they need to face their fears. I've got some fears that they need to face here. Okay. Okay, that's it from me. Oh, I think okay. So that's it from me.